And welcome back here to Dallas. Dave Strader, Brian Engblom, and the rest of our crew. We're ready for Game 3 of this Western Conference quarterfinal series. Desperation Monday, as we called it. Desperate times for the Dallas Stars. Down 2-0. They cannot afford to fall down 3-0 against this very talented Colorado team. Knocked down by Matvichuk at the Stars' blue line, but picked up by Konowalchuk. Hands it off for Sakic. Makes a little stutter step move there on Valeri Bure. Bure knocked the puck free, but Sakic's going to get to it, and a penalty coming. And it looks like it's going to go against Colorado. They were the ones that touched the puck, but let's see.
22 away from the puck, gets tied up with Matvichuk. He got a fist up or a hand up, but you know what Konowalchuk was complaining about too is Matvichuk looked like he had a pretty good grab on the stick going too. There's a little square dancing, but that is a definite high stick right in the chops to Matvichuk. This could be a good news, bad news situation for the Dallas Stars. This is the game they have to have. Yeah, they get the power play early on, but when you're out there and you're nervous and you know you got to make something happen so early in the game, if it doesn't, how well will it affect you the rest of the game?
Zubov to Modano, nice play here, an odd man breakdown low, knocked away by Boucher, center to the crease of the Avalanche, are there to clear it away.
They were able to throw it back into the slot area and get a good scoring chance on the initial. Look at the penetration there. I mean, and the pass comes across. David Abisher gets a piece of it, and that was Scott Young. Southwest Airlines goal cam showed you Scott Young just going past the edge of the net. He had a chance to swipe at it one time, couldn't get a handle on it. David Abisher gets a little bit of luck there, but he helped himself by deflecting that pass.
Face-off win, shot from the right point. Abisher saved. There's a loose puck. It pops out in front.
That's exactly right. You're supposed to stop right in the crease area and give yourself a second and third chance if you can, but sometimes the momentum just carries you away, and that looked like what happened there to Scott Young. It was a heck of a move by Val Bure to make that pass across.
Now scratches, sets it up back behind his own net. And here come the Avalanche out of their own zone. We are scoreless here, just over 5 minutes gone by in the first period of Game 3. Dallas Stars in a 2-0 hole. Dave Tippett, their coach, said all they did was hold serve. Here is Hejduk, centering pass at Forsberg. Boy, that just missed his stick. And now the Stars coming back 3 across. Here's Modano, drop pass. Oh, and it came right back to him, and he just couldn't get a handle on it. Alex Tanguay out to center ice.
That's the second time already, though, that Dallas has been able to attack right through the middle.
A steal by Forsberg. He's got Tanguay. Waits, sends it across. Tanguay, a shot deflected. Both Zubov and Turgeon moved across. I'm not sure who got it, but they kept it out of the net. Stars defenseman Sweeney, and cleared off the glass and back out through center ice. It is picked up now by Turgeon. He's got Bure coming with him. Turgeon, wait, pass across, but deflected. Now it comes to Young, a drive, and Abisher the save.
O.C. Vainen did a terrific job there for Colorado. He waited till exactly the right time to lay down and deflect that pass away.
And a power play. Colorado, as we went to break, too many men on the ice. The 4th such penalty in this series. Each team now has been guilty twice. Sends it deep for Guerin. Guerin in the corner, sends it out to the point. Here's Zubov with it. Now Modano with the left point. Back to Zubov straight away. Good patience by the Dallas Stars on the outside. Here is Guerin, back to Zubov. One-timer on the way, sails just high and wide. Stars control the rebound.
They want to get it back to the point to Zubov and Modano. That's the logical play. The two best puck handlers, they want to start it at the point.
And it's tipped in! Tipped in for a power play goal! And the Dallas Stars lead it 1-0.
Badly did the Dallas Stars need this one. On a penalty for too many men on the ice, the Colorado Avalanche have to eat one here. But Mike Modano just got the shot through from the point. I think that Morrow, number 10 in green, will get a piece of this. There were a lot of bodies in front, really difficult to tell, and it looked like it may have gone underneath the arm of David Abisher. Yeah, there was a definite tick there.
It may have been Jason Arnott.
Oh, yes, farther out.
It may have hit both of them.
Anything is possible, but it looked like David Abisher had good positioning, but it simply wasn't enough.
And a best of 7 series.
Is first of the playoffs, a power play goal scored by number 44.
Good stuff on the rush, not only on their power play, which I think gave them some confidence.
Hejduk hands it off, a little tip back to Forsberg. Now between the circles, it comes back to Blake. He hands it off to his defense partner. And the Avalanche go to work now, 5-on-5, deep in the Dallas zone. Centering attempt by Forsberg didn't get through.
No, that's for sure. There's a lot of quickness and determination and anxiety and all that good stuff for Dallas so far.
Here is Blake breaking through the front of the net, score! Just as we say that, Rob Blake gets it to Milan Hejduk, who was on perhaps the longest goal drought of his career. and he got to the front of the net to tie this game.
On the left side of your screen coming in, look at Hejduk. Hejduk hasn't scored in what he thinks is an eternity, and this one is right from the edge of the ocean, so he just jams it.
As Hahl tried to set up Nikolitin, but it's taken back now by Valeri Bure. Bure being hooked by Nikolitin and bothered, and the crowd made some noise, and Bill McCurry puts the arm up, and we are going to have another Dallas power play. Nikolitin probably upset because it seemed to come only after the crowd made the noise. Zubov a drive and a save by Abishur. Guerin gets the return pass. Hands it off in deep. Brendan Morrow back to Guerin. Guerin nearly lost it. Regains. Back to Modano. Rink wide. Zubov is head up all the way. Modano winds up, drives a shot. Pad save. Rebound. Morrow's there. But jam at the crease, and it's underneath the goaltender. Let's go back to the studio and John Saunders. A steal by Forsberg into the Dallas Stars zone. Forsberg behind the net takes a look, being ridden to the boards here by Boucher. Also hit by Brendan Morrow. Now the Avalanche get it again in deep, but it's recovered by Matvichuk.
Dallas has been good in their end. They haven't spent an extended period of times. That goal that was scored by Colorado was on the rush.
Here comes Riku. Oh, he scores! Oh, my! Not much time in the zone, Brian, indeed. But with that kind of skill, you don't need much time.
This is an incredible shot, I think, of a rolling and bouncing puck. On the fly, Teemu Selanne gets it ahead, and watch it bouncing. Well, it did settle down pretty well. Riku Hahl took a look, but he filled the top shelf. Goaltenders today, of course, are butterfly goaltenders, and they will go down.
And Colorado has not had a power play yet. Dallas has had 3. Here's a chance right in front. Turgeon makes a big stop there.
Well, it's already 2-1 Colorado.
Boucher shot save. Rebound was there, but a good job on Corson. Done by Adam Foote. And it comes between the circles again as Wetton shot. Went off a skate and wide. Modano tries to set it up. Now the Dallas Stars, their lead in Game 2 lasted 1:03. Their lead in this Game 3 lasted all of 3.5 minutes as it goes in just wide of Abishur. Final seconds ticking off the clock. And it ends with Matvichuk glaring at a fallen Colorado player on the ice. Well, there was a lot of talk with some of the great matchups around the National Hockey League that this might be the best one. Colorado has taken the starch out of Dallas the way they played the first 2 games in Denver, but starting to get a little bit of that playoff nastiness in that first period.
Yeah, and Forsberg and Matvichuk were right in the middle of it, which is normal for both of those players, and I expect that to go on as long as this series goes on.
Absolutely. Playing in his second game of the series. Missed several games down the stretch with back spasm. Bure trying to cut in, and Bob Boughner says, no, you don't. Here is Boucher now. Hands it off in the corner, centering pass. Slides to the far side.
And Boughner's over on that side. Boughner's had a very strong first period and start to the second.
Turgeon missed the net, and that puck goes over the glass and out of play.
When he's out there, a big difference in the way he can play the game for Joe Sakic.
Riku Hahl dumps it in. Selanne a drive, and Turgeon square to the shooter that time, able to gobble it up. And it was thought that Bure was going to make the trip here to Dallas, but apparently did not. As he is on the mend, and boy, if the Avalanche can get through this series and give Korea that much more time to be on the mend, he'll be fresh for the second round as Modano is sent to the ice. Double team by Forsberg and Strader.
Yeah, Spatos is playing with Joe Sakic, so he gets an extra 2 or 3 or 4 feet on occasions when he otherwise wouldn't have, and he uses that extra space to an advantage.
There's a loose quick pick up by Bure, and fires a shot over the glove of Abishur. A call that the Dallas Stars are trying to answer as well. Down 2-0, returning home, looking to avoid a 3-0 deficit. And here's Modano, has a 2-on-1 now. Looking on the far side for Corson, dumps it back. Left shot was steered aside by Abishur as Modano ended up going to the late man coming into the zone. Hejduk going wide. Penalty coming against the Dallas Stars. Centering pass deflected by Sakic over the air. And on the delayed call, here is Sakic. Puts on the brakes against Sweeney. Sakic puts it up. And it rolls off the stick, recovered by the Avalanche. Shot from the point, deflected in front. Blake, a couple of pops at it, and finally a whistle.
I was looking for Modano to make that pass across the Corson. Instead, he hit the late man, and it was Leitman who shot the puck right away. So David Abishur was really good awareness there.
His puck picked up, Leitman a shot, a save by Abishur, and he decides to hang on. Finds a little bit of an opening, gets the return pass from Hahl. Selanne tips it ahead to himself, loses his balance, gets back up, penalty coming. It's going to go against the Dallas Stars. A roughing call. Stu Barnes chops at it. Spatos trying to get loose, made the play. Here is Lyle, slides it across Blake, top of the circle, trying to pass it to Spatos, but it's knocked away and cleared by Barnes. Now it is deep in the Dallas Stars zone as Sakic sends it out to the line foot, rolls it back in deep. Tanguay has it there, centering pass for Sakic, save, rebound, score! Konowalchuk at the side of the net, and there is the 2-goal lead for the Avalanche.
But the coverage is just simply not good enough. You can see Matvichuk, 24 in green, was originally with Konowalchuk, saw that Sakic had the puck, so he tries to go to Sakic. It goes back to Konowalchuk. Timing perfectly wrong for Dallas and perfectly right for Steve Konowalchuk.
Under 8 minutes remaining here in period number 2. It comes back to the line. Vananen pulls it in. Now it's recovered by Selanne. Selanne tries to go to Riku. Hahl, back to Selanne behind the net. He brings it out, gets a shot away, and a save made by Turgeon as he skates back up the ice.
Oh, and he just took a hit at Littman.
Yep. He went back and hit him. Here comes Boucher with a shot. He fired it wide. Well, those are the ones where you just got to hit the net.
Peter Forsberg is still not happy because a lot happened to him on that last shift. Watch Boucher's stick here. Boom. Tweaks him right in underneath the back of the leg. That hurt him. I thought he'd gotten slashed. Later on, he had Lehtinen do something to him, and as he went off the ice, he took a run at Yuri Lehtinen there. Lehtinen didn't even have the puck. Fortunate for Forsberg that he didn't end up with a penalty there. So a lot of stuff going on behind the play. Remember, Peter Forsberg had a lot of groin and abdominal problems there, too.
Tried to dump it into the Star zone. It's blocked. Lehtinen sets it back the other way. Now here is Shayne Corson. Corson, number 72, centering pass knocked away by Abisher. It comes to Zubov. A shot saved by Abisher. And he hangs on. And of course, he was the captain. That changed, and it's a different role for Mike Modano. Now it comes to Matvichuk. Matvichuk takes it in deep, looking for someone in front of the net. The Stars down by 2, looking to cut that deficit in half. Modano with a drive, and it was deflected, and it hit up over the glass and out of play. A mile behind the net, tries to put it out in front. Barnaby is there, wrapped up, a penalty coming, and it may be against Colorado.
Yeah, holding call.
Modano, centering pass. Abisher slid across. Arnott didn't get a lot on that, or else it was deflected.
It was the quickness of the shot, though. I think David Abisher might have got a little piece of that. It was another great play by Mike Modano who got some penetration and got the puck to Arnott right away.
Lead pass here. Brendan Morrow snaps the shot. Abisher saved, and he hangs on. Stars come away with the loose puck. Down to 12 seconds left in the period. Bure hands it off, gets the return pass. Bure snaps the shot. Abisher saved. Loose puck. And Abisher stopped that. It's still loose. It's in. The Stars have scored. And it's a 3-2 Colorado lead.
You can feel the collective sigh of relief from up here, from Scott Young, the Dallas Stars, and their fans. They couldn't find any penetration at all, but finally number 48 in green on the right side of your screen from a bad angle just tries to throw it into the net in desperation. It banks in off the left pad of David Abisher, and now they're within 1 goal. Pretty good coverage there by Colorado. This one's on David Abisher. He should have had that one.
Oh boy, the perseverance paying off. Scott Young, who didn't play in game 1 because of back spasms, gets a huge goal here with just 2 seconds remaining in the second period.
The puck just keeps finding a way to get into Turco's net.
Here is Barnes, hands it off now for Ott, and that went off his skate. Well, it looked like it may develop into a scoring chance. It never did. In this game tonight, both goals he has scored so far in this series have been on the power play here. Potential 2-on-1, a centering attempt, one off of the Stars defenseman Matvichuk. Colorado has scored 2 goals in this series already, centering pucks in off of Dallas defensemen. And yes, it's luck, but the Avalanche also going to the net have made things happen, and they almost made something happen there. Sends it back to Guerin to the corner, back to Morrow, tees it up for a shot, right pad, saved by Abisher, and the puck is iced Riku Hahl trying to get it out to Selanne. It's pushed away. Here come the Dallas Stars. Could be a 3-on-2. Terry and the defenseman involved in the rush. Back to the late man. Young and a save by Boucher.
And you can come back on the counter the other direction. So it's certainly a different look from the way Colorado played the first two periods.
Dumping off the skate. It's recovered by Modano. A backhand shot was blocked. Tanguay looking to go wide on the far side on Zubov. Tanguay hands it off. Now for Hejduk. Back to Blake. Cuts alone in front. Oh! Save! What a save by Turco.
Marty Turco just robbed Blake. Players coming late on the play like Rob Blake get chances like this. But look at the move he puts on Steve Ott. Walks right down the pipe, tries to go for the glove hand, and Southwest Airlines goal cam shows you Turco plops it up in the air and catches it before it hits the ground.
Off again into the zone for Turgeon. Turgeon had it pumped off the stick. Good recovery by the Avalanche. Taken away from Hejduk. Bure snaps a shot. Save. Avalanche gave up a rebound, but it's the Avalanche that are there. Here's Valeri. Modano knocked the puck off the stick. It comes down to Corson. Corson goes back to Modano in the corner. Sets it up. Here's a chance. Oh, Yuri Levin missed the net. He was set up for a great chance there.
He's been in the league for 10 years. He's only been playoff 4 years.
Boucher the save, rebound chance. Boucher got the left paddle on the ice to stop it. That was Barnaby that had the stick up in the air trying to knock it down.
Oh, did he crunch Young on the boards? And he's tough to play against every shift.
Right off the face-off, a high wrist shot goes too high for Bure, and again, he seems to be getting a lot of shots at the net. 5.5 minutes remaining for the Stars to get at least one. It's loose in front of the net, but the Avalanche are there. Last 4 minutes and 45 seconds of regulation. Blake for the Avalanche, able to clear that puck to center ice. Matvichuk rolls it across. Philippe Boucher will drive it right back in behind Boucher. Turgeon on the near board. Corson center pass goes to the far side. Back to the net. Boucher, I believe, and David Boucher complaining to the officials, but I believe Boucher's goal is going to hold up here for a 3-3 hockey game.
It's a shot from a bad angle, but they have people going to the front of the net. David Boucher tries to play it, and it just sneaks through him. There were guys in front. I think Arnott went to the front, but Boucher got down low, just trying to throw it to the front. Obviously, it's not in a goal-scoring area. First goal of the playoffs for Boucher.
See if here's skate contact right here. Oh, just a little bit. Not really
a tiny bit of contact. That must have been what Boucher was complaining about. I think that might have been Scott Young who was in the crease. And yeah, maybe there was a little bit of contact, but you didn't see Boucher bobble a whole lot. It didn't certainly knock him down, but the timing of it obviously unsettled him enough where he couldn't focus on that shot, and we're tied up.
Oh, 3-3 is our score, and how huge does that late goal in the second period by Scott Young look now? Yeah, you knew it was a right-hand shot, but it's Boucher that gets credit. Matvichuk gets an assist, and here come the rejuvenated Dallas Stars now. As Lettinen sets it in deep, Corson trying to center, hit the back of the net. Held in by Zubov, shot to the net, and a save made by Boucher. Yuri Lettinen with a drive. Boucher, big save. He gives up a lot of rebounds, but for him so far in the series, it's been the Avalanche that have just said, just make the first save, David, and we'll clear those rebounds out of there. Are going to have a series, because if Colorado scores it, we could be looking at a 3-0 deficit if Dallas gets it. They're back to within one with a chance to tie the series here on Wednesday night. Puck is held in by the Dallas Stars. A scoring chance coming here. Boucher the save. Just over 2 minutes remaining here in regulation. Arian throws it up the boards. Krasnich held it in. Deflecting puck, and Turco has it. Nobody close enough to get a whistle. Now he finally gets one. Oh, wow. And Foot will just take it back, and that will do it. So the third overtime so far in these playoffs. Dallas with the momentum. They got the third period goal. Will that be enough? A couple of guys that love working overtime. Dallas Stars taking the ice for overtime. We are tied at 3, and Mike Modano knows that Patrick Roy has been retired since the end of last season, but we asked Mike before the series, is it still strange to look down the ice and not see Patrick Roy in goal for Colorado?
It's a little bit of a change. I think obviously when you look down there at the end of the ice, you usually see number 33 and his intensity and his ability to raise his game in the playoffs. And I think Boucher had to come in and fill some great shoes, just like Marty had to fill Belfour's shoes. It's been an adjustment for them, but he had a great first game. I think we just had to play him like we did Patrick. A lot of traffic, make it tough for him to see that first shot and just play off those rebounds and try to get those second, third, fourth opportunities around the net and be a little more hungrier.
And we are underway, and what a difference a goal will make in this series. It'll either be 3-0 Colorado, or the Dallas Stars will be back in it, down 2-1. 60-footer on the way, and it was ruled offside as Billy Guerin let it go.
O.C. Vanen, the defenseman for Colorado, had more ice time than anybody.
Blake with a drive, save. Turgeon, big rebound for the air, and it was Boucher that was there that spotted it. Held in by Vanen, and came out to the blue line, and they say Nikolic kept it in the zone. Taken over by the Stars again in their own zone. Here is Matvichuk into the zone with a drive, and he fired it just wide, didn't miss by much, and another chance was blocked before it got to Boucher. Stratton goes to Barnaby. Barnaby battling against Zubov. It goes back to the line. In wide, Stratton battling against Modano. Modano got hooked and spun around, but no whistle on the play. Now it comes back to Matthew Barnaby again. He sends it between the circles, bounces out to the point, and the shot was blocked by Ott. Ott gets behind the defense. Ott is not a goal scorer, but he can be a hero here. He scores!
So prophetic, talking about the lesser-known guys, and young guys often are the heroes. Steve Ott would probably be the last guy on the Dallas Stars list that he would think about scoring a goal, but he takes advantage of a turnover that he creates, working against Adam Foote, and just streak down that left side and put it in the short side. Adam Foote is caught, and Ott showed some really good speed. He doesn't get a chance to get any penetration on the short side. That was a lob shot. It was flipping end over end. A complete changeup, a knuckleballer. Completely full David Boucher on the short side. Boucher was looking 5-hole. Boucher closes everything up in the middle and then goes, oh no, short side. A lame duck shot wins it for Steve Ott.
Steve Ott, first ever point in a playoff game, turns out to be the game-winning goal, and it could be the goal that turns this series around.